Alright, hello everybody, this time for real and welcome to another delightful episode of Video Hamsters Productions. I am Omer and this is Video Hamsters Productions. And what it is that we do here, you might wonder? Well, I am a variety streamer, but lately I've mostly been focusing on streaming gay, erotic visual novels, otherwise known as Bara. So if that kind of thing floats your boat, time to hit that follow button and subscribe, because today we are diving into a new and exciting game. So I posted a survey on the Discord channel and y'all overwhelmingly decided that you want me to try a new game. Well, the reason I was a bit hesitant about starting this game is because this game has very strong elements of furry in it. Now, I have never been a huge furry fan, but sure, why not? Let's give it a try. And as the meme goes, this better not awaken something inside of me. Alright? So, before we dive into the game, a few announcements. First of all, I want to apologize for not being here in the past couple of weeks. In the past 2 weeks, sorry. I missed last week's stream. This is because, first of all, I had my final the final week of my semester. I'm doing my master's in computer science. And second of all, I started my new job. This girl is no longer unemployed. I am now a fully hired individual, and it's been a very intense first week because I've been working in a very top-notch cybersecurity company whose name I'm not gonna specify here for now. But let me tell you, it's a deep water to dive into, and it's a very, very prestige company. So it's like they have this whole training, and I've tried to go as much as I could to the office. My friends also work there, so it's always nice to have like your compadres there, so that it's not like I don't know anybody when I start. Also, in case you haven't noticed, I'm an extremely friendly individual, so I get by, and I already kind of like worked my charm on the people. So that's why I couldn't focus on streaming. I still need to focus on overachieving at the new workplace. So I will probably be streaming onwards like maybe once or twice a week, no more than that. But that gives you guys more suspense to enjoy, alright? And we all love a good suspense. And hold on, I just realized that I haven't connected YouTube to my chatbot so that I can see your YouTube comments. Let me just quickly see if you guys typed anything in the chat. No, you guys have been awfully quiet there on YouTube. That's very unlike you. Usually you're very chattery on YouTube. And we are opened. Lagos, okay, Lagos. So let's read your guys' messages. Lagos, I know that your little pup has not been feeling well. I know we had the same thing with Heidi. So when we adopted her, we were told like every 2 years, take her to get like a dental cleaning. It costs like, it's not cheap. It's like $700, but it prevents issues in the long distance. So yeah, I hear you. Like it sucks when they're in pain. Now she's in pain, but because of her legs, not because of her teeth. But I can relate to your fear as a dog daddy. It's not fun watching a little fur baby gets ill, and like there's not a lot you can do to help them. I mean, there is, but it costs. So then you have like, it costs like an arm and a leg to help them. It's one day someone will find a cost-effective veterinary service that's not gonna bankrupt you. But yeah, and before we continue, I just want to give a huge thank you to our Patreon members. Guys, I don't know what I've been doing right, but we in 1 month we jumped from like 1 paying Patreon members. Now we almost have we have 9, almost 10. So that's huge news. Thank you everybody who's put their hard-earned cash into supporting this channel. And thanks to you, I was able to kind of like hire a video editor to kind of do fun, quirky videos out of my streams. So thank you so much for that. And I was also able to upgrade my lighting setup. I don't know if you guys can see, but I have some Jovi lights, and I'm gonna upgrade some more. Thunder God Jr., hi, have you been, stud? It's been a while. Hope life has been treating you well. Um, Lagos, you just sent me what? What did you just send me? On your Facebook. I'll read it after chat, but wait, let me read it now. You sent a video. Oh, oh, one of your daddies made you this gif. Oh, it's adorable. Oh, it is adorable. Is this your pop? Does it look like your puppy? All right, guys, I'm gonna turn on the AC a bit more because I don't know if you can see my face is freaking red because it's freaking hot today. So hold on. Okay. I need to get back to my popsicle mood. Anywho, enough with the foreplay. I know what you guys came here for. You're here to see furry creatures getting it on. So let's get this game started. We are playing Lustful Desires, and I honestly don't know what we have in store. I just know that there's furries involved. So let's see whether this kind of like touches that special tingling that we've been trying to achieve. And we are starting. That's a lot of text. Okay, if we see that it's too much text, I might start to skip it a bit, but for now, let's read it. This is a place called Awaken, a world like many others, with many different races trying to live together, sharing the land and its resources. Most of the time, that can be achieved in a peaceful way, allowing everyone to live in harmony. Lately, the situation is more tense. Bandits are getting bolder. Different beasts and monsters can be spotted in places that have been long abandoned, and many cultures are facing problems quite unusual to them. Interesting. This makes traveling around Awaken a difficult task. Even the most commonly used roads can be dangerous. While living them and going deeper into wilderness is almost like asking for trouble. Anyone willing to explore should be careful at all times. Who knows what hides in the bushes or among the ruins that are scattered across different parts of the world. Not every creature is thirsty for blood, but they often have needs other than satisfying their hunger, which could be taken advantage of in many scenarios. Just give them what they want and they'll leave you alone. Let them desecrate your body. Alright. Humans are one of many races inhabiting this land, living in several different settlements, all of which must be able to cope on their own. Each one has its own issues, either with neighbors or with inner political affairs. Nothing you should be worrying about at this point. You have your own life after all, your own goals to achieve. Right. Right now, not many people know about your existence. You are a simple herbalist apprentice, living with your master in a small hut in the middle of nowhere. I love living with my master. The closest village is called Bearshade, and that's where your teacher does most of his business. It had already been a couple of months that you have been there, acquiring a basic knowledge about herbs and medicines. There was still a lot for you to learn. Your journey has only just begun. This is probably a good moment to talk a little bit about you silly old ass. What's there to talk about us? Oh my god. Guys, this is an RPG game. I'm loving it. I want to be a warrior, okay? So I'm gonna put strength. And I want to have... do I need endurance? We need endurance. We wanna be well endowed. Appearance, obviously. 8. Cause we're gay after all. That's the most important thing to us. Like it says, one of my daddies made it for me after some gay man time I've had with him a few weeks ago, and the gift tells everything. Well, actually, yeah. Yeah. Knowing you with the bubble bursting business, I wouldn't be surprised. So, how do I get my daddies to get me gifts? Legos, now you get me jealous. You're getting me jealous. All right. Guys, should we keep our intellect low? Yes. We're gonna be the himbos of all himbos. And perception maybe a tiny bit. Agility maybe a tiny bit. Charisma, just a drizzle. A bit more than a drizzle. Let's add perception. Let's add strength. We'll be super strong and super hot. We'll be a male, obviously. We'll be homosexual. Cause no offense to bi people, but to me, vagina is like a giant tarantula face. So, nope. Position. That's very intrusive, okay? I'm debating whether to go as a versatile or as a bottom. Like usually when I stream as a bottom despite actually being versatile. You know what? Let's flip. Let's flip the coin. Role. What do you mean role? Dominant, versatile, submissive. Oh my god. Versatile. Sure. Let's not make a decision. Alright. Are we ready to submit our character sheet? So we are definitely a himbo. A perceptive himbo. A strong perceptive himbo that can endure a lot. The last thing, what is your name? Himbolaya. 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 Gegeroth. Himbolaya Gegeroth. Gegeloth. Himbolaya Gegeloth. It sounds like the name of an orc. Maybe we're half orc. Good, good. That went rather smoothly, don't you think? We sorted out the most important information. With that out of the way, we can move on to the next phase, which is waking up. There's plenty in store for you. Watch your back, keep your friends close and your enemies at bay. Make sure you always have plenty of healing potions in your pocket. And most importantly, try to have some fun while you're out there. Guys, we're starting. They need to do something about the text. I don't like it when it's like a huge block of text that it takes you forever to read through. That is the feedback I have for the game, especially when the text is like not aligned to the text bubble itself. You woke up at around 7, which was a little later than usual. In most cases, your teacher would have already dragged you out of bed and given you a list of chores to accomplish before noon. It usually wasn't anything complex. Cleaning or gathering duties, things that he didn't have time to take care of himself. It was nice of him to leave you alone today, as apparently you needed 1 more hours to have enough rest. One particular thing stopped you from leaving your bed right away. This burning sensation in your body, along with a strong urge to touch yourself. These kinds of mornings were happening more and more lately, without any particular reason, or at least you couldn't tell if there were. It was yet another day in a row where your first thought after waking up had something to do with sex. At least currently you had some privacy, which allowed you to enjoy your alone time. Alright? Your hand slipped under the blanket. Under the blanket when you allow your needs to get the better of you. But could you really blame yourself? You were alone for a brief moment and that tool of yours was begging for attention. Typical morning problem. Am I right, folks? Am I right? Without much thinking, you grabbed the hard-on, giving it a few lazy strokes. It doesn't take much of a difference if you are already late. You close your eyes, taking a deep breath, while your hands slowly moved a bit lower. You squeeze your tugging them softly several times before your fingers touched your It was so hard to stop yourself now, when you were so close in moving your little playtime into something more serious. It could be nice to have some company. The scent in the room was getting heavier, indicating what you were doing. It was also hard to remain quiet. Not wanting to be scolded first thing in the morning, you decide to leave the best part for later. You put your old clothes on, giving yourself a minute or two to calm down and let your breathing slow, so as not to look too suspicious when facing your teacher. Well, I'm sure he knows. Are you a teenager boy? You sound like a teenager boy. Oversleeping was one thing. Having to explain to the older man while you were while you were so excited was another. Not that you were the only one dealing with the sudden rise in libido. He had issues with keeping it in his pants as well. Ooh. You caught him only once. Most of the time, he found a proper place and time to take care of his needs, but that one situation was enough to prove to you that you weren't the only one getting horny a lot. Speaking of which, only. Oh my god, the amount of text here. Only now, when you were out of the bed, did you notice it was unusually quiet in the hut. Was your teacher outside doing some gardening work? He had some herbs planting behind the hut. Something you weren't allowed to take care of, as he expected you wouldn't treat the plant the right way. At least not yet. At this hour, he was supposed to start brewing the first potion, though. Wanting them to be ready before noon, in case he had planning a trip to Bearshade. Happy Sunday, Kevin Jones, first time chatter. Welcome to the stream. Wait, are you the Kevin Jones from Patreon? Are you our new Patreon members? Let me check if you're the Kevin Jones. I might be embarrassing myself. No, my bad. You're not the Patreon members. But welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday to you too. Hope your weekend is going through beautifully. Feel free to share whatever you want about yourself. And also, we are playing a game where we are ranking all of the characters on a scale of attractiveness from 1 to 10. Because, yes, we are that shallow. Moving on. Blah blah. Sorry, as you suspected, he wasn't anywhere in the main room. After checking around the hut, you didn't find him either. Only then did you pay more attention to what was left near your workstation, and that was when you found a short letter laying on the table. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you. And welcome to the stream. Do feel free to do a backseat driving. I like it when people help me navigate the dialogue quest. Oh my god. Oh my god, this game with the reading. Alright, let's narrate the old master. I didn't have time to wake you up and explain everything. I've received a letter with an urgent request. I have to leave immediately. I don't know how long it will take. You should prepare yourself to be on your own for a while. I'm leaving the house in your care. You had better not neglect your chores just because I am not here to keep an eye on you. If I see the place is run down when I get back, you will be in big trouble. Besides your regular duties, pardon my French, you will need to take care of my job as well, which means you will have to visit the nearby village when you get there, look for the local gated general store. Its owners is who I've been doing business with most often. Focus on making healing potions first. These are what they are in need the most. Check your notes in case you don't remember the recipe. If you are out of resources, there should be plenty of red berries in the nearby forest. It's the basic ingredients for them, as you should already know if you actually paid attention to my lessons. I trust you can take care of everything while I'm gone. Good luck, your sugar daddy and master, Master Bates. He didn't explain that much, blah blah blah. To do that, you had to start doing something instead of standing in the middle of the room with a piece of paper in your head. Thank you, my sentiments exactly. We all love a good, what's the word for it, exposition, but boy oh boy, that was a long exposition. So many options, what should I choose? But wait, can I interact with something here? No. Alright, let's go outside. Your first destination should be the forest nearby. It was the perfect place to gather some berries, which were required to craft health potion. If at any point you feel lost, you can always check your logbook, the book button at the bottom of the screen. Where is it? Where are you? Booksy, there you are. To see the progress you made so far, the active quest tab contains all the quests you've accepted, while event log keeps information about the most important events, which are described step by step. Okay, I can tell there's been a lot of thoughts into this game, which I like. I just hope that there'll be a bit less text heavy reading from now on. Not that I'm illiterate, I just need some imagery. Show, don't tell, as they say. Heading to forest, travel time 30 minutes. Oh, there's actually time. A simple forest, a rather safe space, at least during the day and as long as you stayed away from the deeper parts of it. You should be able to find the most common ingredients around here. Look for fruits! Right now, you didn't have to wander deeper into the woods, as what you needed was nearby. Even from your current place, you saw a few bushes with red berries. Gathering them shouldn't take long. By the way, guys, if the game sounds too loud, let me lower them just a tiny bit, because it's starting to drive me slightly crazy. Okay. How do I do back, return? Look for fruits. Oh. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, I've got 5 berries. That's all I need to do. Okay. Look for fruits. And I think we've had enough. Where can I see my quest? Okay, we've earned enough berries. Consumable resources, materials, misc favorite. Okay. Guys, this game looks like it's heavy on the RPG, which I like. A lot of my complaints about visual novels is that it just feels like a lot of time reading a book, where sometimes when you get actual gameplays, it's nice, as long as it's well made, as long as it's done well. Oh, hold on, guys, just a quick second. You know what? Let me take a quick break. I'm taking a quick 90 seconds break, and I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'm not your boss. Referred to as Bara, and today I am super excited because Mr. Rio just released the demo for the new NPC, for the new Bara game called Those NPCs Love Stories. As you can see them here, whoop, 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 whoop. And we are super excited. It's a whole new other game, different music, different animation style. I mean, they kept most of the animation style, but did change a tiny bit of the animation style. So we'll see. We'll keep an eye out, because I played this game so many times that I basically remember all of the CGs by heart. So when I see a CG that I feel like has been upgraded, we're gonna point it out, and I will compare it to the old one if I have a screen grab of the old one. Alright, that's a deal.
Did I scare you?
Best black bear. Okay, the crickets are over now. Guys, he's here. Our teddy bear is here. Our love affair is here. Too bad I can't save. Are you crazy?
I'm not. I'm the lovely hoodie bear, Harry.
What? Are you an idiot?
You are so rude. Score deducted.
No.
What are you doing over here? Why are you alone?
It's a long story.
Then you can make a long story short.
I love Harry. At times. You're so energetic. You're so energetic. I really need a positive energy like you now.
On the one hand, Mother may
I feel so happy.
Wait, I can't just play with Harry like this. Harry requires a special mode. Wait for me here.
You come with me.
Alright guys, thank you so much for waiting. While we were on a break, I got a chance to test the new what's it called? To test the new Twitch redeem button. So apparently if you go to Twitch, you have all these channel points that you can redeem, and I just made like a random video pop-up which had some issues, so I was troubleshooting it.
My plan has come to fruition. Soon I'll be queen of summertime.
I'll be queen of summertime. Love The Simpsons. Alright, back to our game. We are playing Lustful Desires, a gay RPG games with furry elements to that. If you're into that kind of stuff, do follow us. And right now we are going back to our master's house, despite our masters not being there. Home sweet home. After your recent trip, you should have enough berries to prepare several health potions. According to your teacher's note, that was the most needed medicine when traveling to Bearshade for citizens or travelers. Give Heidi a treat.
Just redeem, give Heidi a treat.
All right, Thunder Jr., you're absolutely right. We have Heidi here. Let's give Heidi her little treats. Ooh, she's getting a big treat today. Heidi is getting a big ass bonesy. But should we force Heidi to beg for her bone? Do we want Heidi to gag for it? Heidi? Heidi? Hi, girl. Alright, let's make Heidi work. Heidi, paw. Yes. Heidi, other paw. Yes. Heidi, sit. Yes, good girl. My chair got stuck. Okay. My chair got stuck. Alright. And now that Heidi is fully satisfied. Yes, Thundergold, she's so cute. She gave us a scare like a couple of weeks ago because she started having problems standing on her rear legs, and at first they told us that she has like a bone cancer, which scared the shit out of us. But then they did some extra tests, and no, it's not bone cancer, it's just an infection. So we're treating her, and she seems to be doing much better. So she's back to her cutesy self. Sometimes it looks like she's in a bit of pain when she wants to come off, like to jump off the couch. We might have to get her a ramp because she's not a spring chick anymore. She's not a spring chick anymore, which is sad. Watching your pet gets old is one of nature's cruelest things. That's all I have to say. Actually, never mind. I have a depressing story, but that's for another confession time. Use the mortar and pestle icon to open the crafting screen. For now, you can only do so at your hut, but later you will be able to unlock this option in other places as well. Follow the instructions and you will end up with the required number of potions. Okay. What plans do you have now? Let's craft arts and crafts. Let's craft the help. You've got one health. Okay, each one costs... Where can I see the cost? Oh. When I hit craft, I can see the cost. So there's four cherries. Okay, we've crafted. Oh, now we don't have it anymore. Okay, good. What plans do you have now? Find your knife. Okay. Where did you put that damn thing? It has to be somewhere around here, not near your bag. That was certain. It took you around 5 minutes before you located it, far from your usual workstation. Ooh, our master has been fondling our knives. He's been touching our tools without our consent. He didn't remember putting it there. Most likely your teacher had to use it before he left. Use the helmet icon to enter the equipment screen where you can see your gear alongside with most of your current stats. To learn about them, you can click the heart, blah blah blah. Okay. Make sure you have the harvest knife equipped. This is our equipment. Consumable, resource, material, no. Where's our... That's our gear. Are we penisless? Alright, there's the harvest knife. We can equip it. We can equip our pants, or we can remove him. Too bad that they can't see our... It doesn't show our character. I would kill to see our character. After how we designed it, I would kill to see them. Time to visit Bearshade. There's a tract used mostly by adventurers and caravans that connects the small town with the rest of the world. That's your first destination. Besides tracking quest progress, the logbook also records interactions with many of the people you may meet, including information on enemies that you encounter. Alright, are we ready to take our first route? I feel like we are ready. I feel like we are gagging for it. The distance between the place you currently called home and the nearest town wasn't as short as you could imagine. That was one of the reasons why you hadn't had the opportunity to visit it just yet. Also, your teacher felt safer with you keeping an eye on the house while he went on trips to the village. It usually took him the entire day just to travel both ways and finish his business there. Though he did also treat anyone in need while he was there, for a fair price that is, that was his job after all. Reaching the track, blah blah blah, maybe that was why he didn't hear many stories about the bear shed itself. The last thing you heard was that your master returned later than usual and told you about a few incidents. Apparently there had been several attacks, mostly on people who were traveling alone, so he had decided to wait for one of the caravans to leave to have company for part of the trip back. You had to take the risk though. With your teachers gone and no date given for his return, there was only so much you could do at home. Not to mention that sooner or later you would need to get supplies from the town, and for that you need coins. And to earn coins you had to sell potions, blah blah blah. With a bit of luck, you will be able to avoid any trouble. Will we be able to avoid any trouble, guys? I cast doubt. So far so good. Oh my god, this game really needs to... Less talking, more showing. The weather was nice, a clear blue sky. It wouldn't be a bad idea to collect some of them later. You were lost in your own thoughts that you heard the rustle on the side of the road a bit too late. It has been way too calm for most of your trip. Something had to go poorly eventually. There was movement in the high grass. Someone was coming towards you. They must have been hiding in the nearby bushes, waiting for a lonely traveler. At this point, you were certain you were in trouble. You could run in a random direction in hope of losing the persuader, but they most likely knew the terrain better than you. Still, it was better than standing still and waiting to be attacked. Arrgh! Guys, we have our first character. What do we think? How do we rank the bandit on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being 10 being hello nipple daddy. I wanna get ravaged by this bandit. So other than his stupid facial expression, I would give him a solid 8. How do you guys rank him? Where do you think you are going? A man jumped out of the bushes, stopping on the track in front of you, blocking your way. There was no sign of exhaustion after his sprint to get in front of you. He looked like he still had a lot of energy in him. Those muscles weren't only for show. The smirk on his face got wider when your gaze landed on the knife he was flipping in one hand, assuring you that you were dealing with a dangerous person who would not hesitate to harm you. And here I thought I had to go back empty-handed. Be a good boy and give me everything you have in those little bag of yours. It was the first day of your teacher's absence and you've already gotten yourself into a bad situation. This wasn't anything you could have expected. Who started a trip assuming that they were going to be the victim of a bandit? You'd had few lessons in self-defense, but did you really have any chance against an armed opponent? Only one way to find out. Good thing we're so strong. Oh my god. Really? Do we? Do we attack him? Will he get naked if we kill him? That's how the combat work? I can only fight? Okay. Let's stabby McStab him. The only chance you saw was to use the element of surprise to gain an advantage. The bandit wasn't expecting any kind of resistance from you. Assuming you were an easy target, you were planning to prove him wrong. Sorry, I've got the hiccups. All the practice you had finally paid off, as you swiftly shortened the distance between you and your attacker to deliver a blow right into his jaw. For a brief moment, that smirk was replaced with a painful grimace. That was a big mistake. He was quick. Before you could even withdraw after your attack, he caught you by your wrist, keeping you close enough to be vulnerable to his strike. He swung his weapon so fast you didn't even notice it. Fortunately for you, he decided not to use the sharp end of the blade, instead hitting the side of your head with the knife's handle. If you think that was painful, then I have a surprise for you. Was that a threat? It definitely sounded like one. Maybe instead of attacking you should assume a defensive position. It would give you a higher chance to dodge, or maybe at least you could limit the damage his strike would deal. Alright, defend. You assume defending position, deciding to not attack this time and preparing for your opponent's strike instead. That hurt. They'll probably leave a bump on your forehead if you survive this encounter, that is, which was still uncertain, as your opponent looked quite energetic after your first round of trading blows. You, on the other hand, ended up being slightly wounded, nothing a healing potion couldn't fix. You were supposed to bring them to the store, but if not using them could cost you your life, then what was the point? Alright, let's use the health potion. You lost 1 health potion, but you feel refreshed and much healthier now. Whew! I'm so rejuvenated in the middle of this battle. I see you've got some tricks up your sleeve. You're not as wimpy as I thought you were. How about we make a deal? We won't have to do this the rough way. There's always another option. Judging by the expression on his face, you could easily tell he had something dirty in mind. He lowered the hand with the knife, raising the other one instead, and placing it on his naked chest. The open vest didn't cover that part of his body. You could trace his fingers slowly going down towards his trousers, where a large bulge was already waiting. He gave it a few squeezes, making sure you were looking at what he had to offer. You like what you see, bitch? I know you'd prefer this approach. Turn around and show me that ass of yours, and maybe I'll take it instead of your stuff. I like it that the game doesn't give us an option. Sure. Let's tease. Estimated enemy arousal 24. What is enemy arousal? Oh, we have libido. I just now noticed that we have a libido bar. It was either this or a close encounter with a sharp blade. It wasn't a difficult decision to make. It felt a bit weird to continue this kind of unusual mating dance where two people try to seduce each other, especially considering that you were in the middle of the trek where anyone can appear at any time. Instead, wait guys, I feel like we might need a sensor bar here. So let me just quickly place a sensor bar, just in case we get caught by surprise. Let's see. Not exactly the view I'd hoped for. Excuse me? Too bad. Oh. Too bad. That's the only one you're gonna get. Guys, my instincts were dead on. And with that, we take a screenshot to the... Alright, our Benedict is being very frisky. So I'm gonna take a screenshot and this is gonna go on the Discord. I'm reminding you that all the non-censored pictures are posted on the Discord. And for those of you who are subscribed to my Patreon, which is 9 of you now, which is, I never thought we'll get there. So I'm posting the full gameplay without the sensor bar. So this little pesky sensor bar that you're seeing now is not gonna show there. Also a good time to give a huge shout out to all of our Patreon members: Isaiah, Penumbra Wolf, Netroot 5123, Elfie Boy, this Japanese guy that never gave me his English name, Charlie Diamond, Mr. Deadly, and Pattern Chest. So thank you all so much for supporting me. I highly appreciate it. And for those of you who are still not supporting, do consider. You're getting extra perks like access to the Patreon, access to my close friends on Instagram, and also access to the VIP lounge on our Discord. Okay, moving on, we are in the middle of an erotic battle for our lives where the bandit is pulling his very veiny and fat looking weapon, right? There has been a visible effect on your opponent. He put his dagger back into the scabbard so he'd have both hands available to respond to your teasing. His fingers found their way under his pants, lowering them alongside his underwear to the point where you could clearly see parts of his manhood. Yes, you can see the tip, by the way. You can see it's like a sausage threatening to burst out of the undies. It seems you have really gotten into his head, making him forget about his original plan of robbing you. And instead he's gonna be robbing you. Robbing. These are hard words for non-English speaker. You weren't exactly sure where this was going. To the submission of either of you to your enemies. This was a better prospect than one of you lying wounded on the side of the road left to die. It also occurred to you that even here, the sexual tension was high with someone you just met for the first time in your life. Loud shouting could be heard in the distance. The voices seemed to be calling out to your opponent. He seemed annoyed at first, but a typical smirk quickly returned to his face when he turned back towards you. You don't even know how lucky you are. The next time I see you, I'm either gonna take your stuff or your ass. The bandit quickly adjusted his pants, putting his mace away. Then he disappeared as quickly as he's shown up, leaving you slightly confused. You should thank his companions who dragged him away from you. Why didn't they help him rob you? I don't know. You had a feeling you wouldn't be so lucky the next time you bump into this guy. You'd better be prepared for a struggle whenever you use this road. There was no point in standing there idly, waiting for another bandit to attack. The sooner you reach Bearshade, the better. You could worry about the return trip later. There was always a chance you could meet the same guy again. For now, there was still a bit of road ahead of you. Move forward. Guys, this was our first erotic encounter. We don't need the censor bar anymore. What did you think? I thought it was fun. It's like an interesting concept for a game. I like it. Battle of the Sexes, where all the sexes are hot men. Move forward. No time to waste. Let's go to Bearshade. I wonder if it's based on luck or not. Alright. The rest of your trip passes with no more surprises. By the way, guys, if you're liking what you're seeing right now and you're first-time viewers, do subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitch, give this video a thumbs up, it really helps with the algorithm, and let me know in the comments what you think so far and how your day is going. I want to hear from you guys. These streams are less fun when you're not engaged, alright? So, chatting me up. The rest of your trip passes with no more surprises. After the recent ambush, you paid more attention to your surroundings. Once you got scared because of a small animal running in one bush to another, almost making you jump in place. No matter how brave you were, currently you were in no state to face anyone. In the end, your goal was within your sight. Bearshade wasn't a big town and most of the buildings were farmer houses. What interested you the most was near the central square, the heart of the village. The path led you directly to the front door of the general store. It was time to introduce yourself and try to sell some of the stuff you've had still in your bag. Okay, look at this beautiful village. General store it is. Ooh, hold on just a second. Just looking at something here. Okay. In front of a small building, there were a few wooden caskets, blah blah blah. Despite all that, he didn't look intimidating as he greeted anyone who passed with a warm smile. The man tilted his head to the side when you approached him, most likely trying to remember if he had a chance to meet you before. Father May I need the Phoebe Buffet gif now of Father May I. Mother May I. Okay. Oh, you know what? I can... No. Alright. Shopkeeper. What do we think about the shopkeeper? Let me take a quick screen grab. Welcome, welcome. Let's make him an Arab. Welcome, welcome. You must not be from around here. I do not recognize you and I'm sure I could remember such a cute customer. It's my first visit here. Usually my teacher comes here to sell the medicine we make. He had to leave somewhere, leaving me a note with a request to supply the store with healing potion. Let's give away all of our knowledge on this new guy that we just met. Yes, my sensei is gone. I'm all alone here. Please take advantage of me. Actually, that's a good strategy. I should try doing it more often. Oh, I'm just a helpless little boy. You need to help me. Oh, herbalist apprentice. Your teacher mentioned that he had a pupil now. I hope he left me in capable hands. Be confident or be modest. Guys, I'm gonna let you choose. I'm gonna go quickly pee and I'm gonna let you choose. I'll be right back. Are we confident or are we modest? I wonder if I can save before. Save, 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 save. Be right back. Alright guys, thank you for waiting. Thunder God, you want us to be confident, and because you are the god here, then we shall be confident. I can assure you, you couldn't get anyone better. Huh, I'm glad to hear that. Come on in, let's see what you have for me today. Don't worry, I'll give you a fair price. I wouldn't want to make your teacher angry for taking advantage of his protégé. Let's talk. Ask about the town. So much is going on lately around Bearshade, I'm surprised there are still so many people who are willing to visit our little town. Seeing a caravan is not a big surprise. I bet the owner of this bar is not complaining. During the evening he must have tons of guests. I can only guess how hard it must be to keep everything running smoothly with only him and his wife there. What? That's not what I asked. I asked about the town. I asked about the job. Working as a shopkeeper is not so easy, you know. I wake up every morning, sometimes even before the sunrise. Cleaning and preparing the place for the upcoming day takes a lot of time. Not if you clean it before you exit the shop. Not to mention dealing with all the customers for the next few hours. There are calm moments where I can catch a breath, but sometimes people are coming and going without any break. Just imagine trying to listen to few clients at once, all of them impatient and annoying. Sometimes I envy you. Talk about the Benedits. I hope the Benedits are not troubling you too much. It must be hard to reach the town from the place you live. I manage. In the worst case, I know how to defend myself. Actually, I'm kinda glad you are here. I could use some help. I had a delivery this morning. Those crates are too heavy for one person to carry. I know it's not really your problem, but I don't have anyone else to ask. With people being too busy with their own stuff, I don't want to be a bother. No, it won't take long, I promise. Except, of course, we are very acceptable and susceptible. With the two of you moving the crates around was a piece of cake. With the two of you moving the crates around was a piece of cake. It took you like 5 minutes, and all of the boxes were put in a small storage room. I wasn't expecting the herbalist to be so strong. On the other hand, I wonder if our stats, if we were less strong, if we would get a different text. Interesting. I wasn't expecting the herbalist to be so strong. On the other hand, you have to deal with a lot of dangerous situations out there, so maybe I shouldn't be so surprised. Like it says, and apparently Apparently when I clean up, my daddy forced me to hand over my bubble gum, and then he chewed it up and blew a big bubble right on my face, and then popped it all over me as a punishment. Oh. Lagos, you are living an interesting and kinky life, and I am jealous of you. I really am. Turn it into a joke. Better be careful, or you can find out how strong I really am yourself. I will keep that in mind. Look at how happy he is! Okay, close. Let's trade. What do you need? What do you have? Do we need to sell this? Do we want to sell this? Let's sell one. I've earned 3 coins, yes! Nothing right now. Hope to see you soon. What do we want to do? Wait, in front of a small building. Let's look at our quest. Where's our quest? That's our quest log. First steps. What do we need to do now? Active quest? Nothing. We literally have no quests. Enemy log. Benedicts. You need to gather more information. Oh, we have like a little thingy. Oh my god, guys, I'm starting to like this game. Apart from the sex thing. Oh, and we also have a little view mode. Wait, let me quickly take a screen grab like this. Hey, wait. No, I wanted the... Yes, like this. I wonder if it's interrupting the streams, because I had cases where it interrupted the streams. No. Okay. Guys, I feel like this game has a potential to be like a long quest, and I'm enjoying it. Okay, see you soon. So what do we want to do now? We actually have 0 options, so let's head out. And we need to go back to our home, I guess? Home sweet home. You found a town, but you didn't sell all the potions you made? Why would you do that? Go back and sell your goods. If you need some for yourself, you can always prepare more later. God damn it. What plans do you have now? God damn it. Okay. Trade. Fine. Sell, 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 sell. Okay, close. Nothing right now. Oh. Wait. Did I miss the text? Okay. Be careful out there. Oh, you can pay me a visit later. I may have some additional job for you. That is if you plan to visit more frequently with your teacher away. I don't know how long he'll be gone, but I'm sure I'll be back in a bit. Alright. Back to our home. Home sweet home. That wasn't so hard after all. I had to make... You made it back in one piece despite the circumstances. It seems you were ready for another task. The question was, what were you planning to do? Without your teacher around, it was all up to you. To make more potions, you would have to collect more ingredients. The best way to start would be to go deeper into the forest. If you recall correctly, your teacher warned you about wolves, so it might be dangerous, especially during the night. But danger is what we live for. You could also try your luck on the track, but then again, you were risking the chance of encountering another bandit. The shopkeeper in Bearshade mentioned an additional job. It wouldn't hurt to see what he needed. Another option was to sit down and study for a bit. There had to be something you could learn in all those books around. Use the bag icon, use the scroll icon. We're at the hunt to see what kind of recipes are available for you to learn. In the future, you can expect to see the list grow, so check it every now and then. What plans do you have now? Oh my god, this is hard. Alonso, hey, what's up? How have you been? And Lagos, remind me when are your dates in New York? When are you planning on coming to New York? Okay. Hey, I already love this. Yes, I mean, I actually also love it. They definitely have too much text thingy going on, but the game mechanic is fun and the characters are well designed, so I am a happy customer. So now I want to save. Let's save. We can override this. And I mean, do we want to go to the shopkeeper? I have a feeling we might see some naughty part of him if we do. Or we can go check outside. Who is Hayao? Yeah, let's go. How do I live? Yeah, let's go see what he needed from me. The town was the big place, more like a village. Why do I keep seeing it? Okay, let's go. It was too late. You better try during the day. Oh, okay. What's this? There were several people there, mostly males, and a lot of them were already drunk. The bartender stood behind the bar most of the time, cleaning glasses and putting fresh drinks on the counter. He was quite a big guy, not really fit, mostly just chubby. Let's approach the bartender. Oi! He is definitely Irish. How can I help you? Rumors. Huh? And what are you interested in? Ask about the shopkeeper. Bernard is the most recognized person in Bearshade. Everyone knows him. All the people who live here visit the shop almost every day. Traveling merchants are always doing business with him, even if some of them also supply me or other establishments. If you ask me, Bernard could easily earn a lot more money. I guess he's just too fair, square, honorable even. The well-being of the village is always his first priority. He doesn't think that much about the profit. Can you imagine? You run a shop and at the same time you try to help everyone around for the goodness of your heart. Those things don't go well together. Alonso voice acting on point. Thank you. I've been practicing my Irish by watching a lot of Amy Pollard. No, I'm just kidding. I haven't been practicing shit. What I think is one thing, but he still helped me more than once. I owe him a lot, like many other people in this town. Nothing happens around here without his knowledge, at least if it comes to the growth of Bearshide. Everyone appreciates his opinion. I think that's it. I don't know what else you would want to know about him. He's not the type that would have a lot of secrets, so I suggest you ask him if there's anything troubling you. Ask about anything interesting. Be careful when you go in the forest. I heard the wolves are more eager to attack people nowadays. Ask about him. Me? What do you want to know about me? I'm not used to patrons asking about me. Most they do is babble about themselves. You can call me Harold. That's a nice start. It's not a big secret. Everyone in Barshade knows my name. There's no other bar around these parts and people love to drink, or at least have fun in a good company. Long texts, yes. Someone from the other end of the room throws a mug at the wall, apparently trying to hit someone with it. Nothing bad happens, only broken glass and spilled drink. Take it outside if you want to fight, for fuck's sakes. Most of the customers are good company. I can't complain and throw out everybody who breaks the rules. Maintaining this place isn't cheap at all, but the drunkest patrons leave the most coins. Bet they do. It's always about the profit, isn't it? Don't look at me like that. A man's gotta eat. I also have a family to support. Really, only a wife, but that doesn't change the fact. Only a wife. Ask about Berkshire. I think Berkshire, blah 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 blah. Not interesting. Okay, close. Come back later. I may have some more stories to tell. Anything else to do? Let me think. One of the customers is causing problems. Someone needs to calm him down. Yes, I'll take him. There's not much to it. One guy is making a fuss like usual, nothing out of the ordinary. If you don't have anything better to do, you could take care of him. I would appreciate it. Some of the other customers are already annoyed, and in the worst case, it could turn into a real fight. Just don't expect much of it. A drink on the house at most. Elton, oh, we have two of the A's here. We only missing Aphrodite, Elton and Alonso. Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are having a beautiful weekend. And also tell me a bit about your weekend. What have you been up to on this beautiful sunny Sunday afternoon? Take it. Good luck and thanks. Alright. Just lurking. That's not against the rules, but it's not very fun either. Get rid of that troublemaker. Finding the right patron wasn't a hard task. You heard him from the bar counter. You only had to pass a few other people before you stood next to a man who's probably never had a haircut, thanks to his long dark hair and thick beard. Sorry. Thick bird, not bird. He looked more like an animal than a human, a drunk animal. He leaned over one of the tables, snarling and almost spitting at another guest. A fight was about to start. How about you take it outside? The guy turned his face towards you. You felt his alcoholic breath on your face while he sized you up from head to toe. The moment he recognized you was very easy to spot. Suddenly his behavior changed to being very defensive. He raised his hand, taking a step back. Your libido is too low. I agree. My libido... Oh, my libido... Where's my libido is too low. I'm only 39. That's not erotic enough. Oh, hello, Wolfie. Taking a screen grab. Guys, how are we ranking this troublemaker? Fine. I was leaving anyway. Approach the bartender. That's it? That's all it was to it? He is hot. I took a screen grab. He's 7 out of 10. I would give him even a bit more. Let's approach the bartender. How can I help you? Anything else to do? And that was quite an impressive performance. Some of these guys might think twice before doing something they might regret. Anyway, a promise is a promise, so here's your coins. Guys, we already have a lot of coins. Let's see if there's anything else to do. No. Do we want to order something to drink? Yeah, let's order something to drink. The bartender needs a massage, maybe. Maybe he needs a belly massage. What do you want? Water, beer, something stronger? Let's do just one beer. Hey, he promised us a... Oh, he promised. He gave us money. There you go. That's 5 coins, by the way. There was this drunk guy here recently and he was saying how he saw some big animals wandering around the town. Sometimes even in large numbers. I'm pretty sure he was exaggerating. He probably saw a dog or a rat. But you never know, right? Now when I think about it, I heard some weird noises from the basement a few times. Let's look at the rumors. Do we have any new rumor? Oh, ask about the troublemaker. Huh? What are you asking about him? You could forbid him from coming to the bar. Wouldn't that be easier? Yeah, probably. While you are right, it also means lowering my earnings. That doesn't work in my favor, you know. Besides, people would start talking, and with the current approach, they see that he's making a fuss, and only when I politely ask him to leave, or rather, if you are doing it for me, the result is the same. Yes, answer bar time, you think? The bartender leaned against the counter to be closer to you. He lowers his voice to a whisper. There's also another thing. I just feel bad for him. A few months ago, his wife dumped him, moving out of Bear Shade. She took their only child with her. From that moment on, he's been one of the most loyal customers. His drinking problems began at a similar time too. I don't have the heart to throw him out when he's one of the few things he has left. Everyone needs a company. People shouldn't spend their lives locked up alone at home. True that. And here I am on a Sunday afternoon with my husband away in Virginia. All cooped up at home playing gay erotic visual novels with furries. How heroes have fallen. You were almost sure that it was more about the money he was spending in the bar. Yeah, probably. Okay. Come back later. I may have some stories to tell. So let's leave. Or let's relax. You know what? Let's try to relax at the bar. Best thing ever. Yes, it is the best time ever. Thank you. You decide to take a seat at one of the tables in the corner. Relax. Okay, I can see that there's nothing else that can be done. Time to go. Nothing here. Okay. Okay, nothing here. Okay. Wait, if I go to the track, will I encounter someone? Look around the track. The track was as dangerous as ever. At least this time you noticed a bandit before he jumped out at you. Oh my god. We are begging for trouble at this point. Oh no. Oh no. What did we do? I'm not sure if we're prepared for the battle. Okay. Let's save. Worst case, we can escape. Am I not prepared? Am I... Wait, Alonso, have you ever played this game? Do you know what's gonna happen? Okay, so I'm gonna turn on the sensor bar because we've been here before. Yes, you actually battle in this game, and the battle leads to erotic. Okay, oh my god. Let's submit. Okay, we have the option to either tease or to submit. I honestly don't think we're strong enough to defeat him. So we might... You know what? Let's try to at least tease him. Tease. Why not play a little dirty? You grabbed your bulge, groping it several times with a grin on your face. You even winked before the Benedict encouraging him to shift attention to something other than a fight. You have to do better than that if you want to get... You have to do better than that if you want to get my attention. The Benedict swung the knife from left to right like a madman. You must have really gotten on his nerves. Unfortunately, one swing actually hit you, cutting the skin on your arms. Damn it, we're injured. Let's Submit. You were breathing quickly, trying to focus your attention on the enemy, your eyes focusing on his crotch much more than anything else though. At some point you fell to your knees, not able to resist the strong dominance emanating from the bandit. Instead of taking the money, I could take something else, but you're not really my type. Oh my god, that's insulting. Hold on, I have a feeling we might need this. I can't believe that a cartoon character tells us that we're not his type. Bastard, he left you there alone with your urges. Wow. Wow, that was sad. No, you know what guys, I'm not settling for this. We are going to win this battle. I am not caving to some stupid bandit. Okay. Fucking gonna attack him. You were quite nervous in front of this experienced man, but you had no other choice. You had to try it. Unfortunately, avoiding your attack was quite easy for the bandit. Huh, you're even weaker than I thought. I'm not gonna even break a sweat. You felt a punch hit in your face. You were gonna have a bruise for a while. Let's try to tease him a lot. Why not play a little dirty? You look in the face of him, said everything you wanted to know. What you've just done had an effect on him. Oh, little bitch want to play? Better be careful what you ask for. Okay, I might need the sensor bar back. We are going to tease him till either us or him die. Now you've made me horny. Just you wait, this is going to hurt. Let's tease again. You have to do better than that if you want to get my attention. You felt a punch hit in your face. Hey. What's a loadout? Defense, wait, submit. Let's tease it again. The look in his face says everything you want. What you just done had an effect on him. Good. Little bitch want to play. Pa pa pa. The Benedict swung. Oh my god, at this rate, let's tease him again. Want to play? Pa pa pa. You are in a bad state, feeling worse with every minute. Oh my god. He is pulling his thingy. Let me take a screen grab of this. Are you sure you don't want a piece of this? It'll hurt a lot less. With that, he grabbed the front of his pants. Thick fingers traveled across the bulge, gripping it, making sure that you could clearly see the outline of his hidden under the fabric. Okay, let's tease him some more. I wonder which one of us will caving first. Wait, I might need to use potions. Oh shit. Shit, I don't have potions. You have to do better than that if you want to get my attention. Oh no, you're in a bad state. Let's tease him again. Little bitch want to play. Pa pa pa. Oh, you're in a bad state. Oh, we have 4 lives left. Are we able to tease him in time? Let's see. It had an effect on him. Don't hurt me. Oh, okay. Okay, we might actually be able to do this, guys. Tease. Shit! He beat us! No! The last hit was enough to knock you unconscious. You fell on the ground and the last thing you saw was the face of the bandit. You woke up sometime later. Fortunately for you, these people are thieves, not murderers. The only thing that suffered was your pride and your pocket. They stole our money! No. I wouldn't have it. Again, until we win. To victory. Wait, what did you guys write in chat? This is fun. You got this. This is fun. I know, this game is fun. I'm gonna tease him like the little hussy that I am. Wanna play a little dirty. Have to do better than this. Okay. Okay, now he's starting to yank it. Now he falls on yank it. Okay, we're having an effect on him. He's grabbing his crotch. Yes. The dicks are out. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. We're in much better state than we were before. Yes! We have 5 more to go. Let's see what's going to happen once we succumb him. Oh, he cut us. Let's tease him some more. Yes, this had an effect on him, and now... Little bitch want to play, better be careful what you ask for, cause you might get more than what you can handle. Soon enough you're gonna be so squirming under me. Fuck it, I really need it. The man was unable to focus on the fight anymore. His eyes was wandering around your body, his hand constantly on his crotch. At first he just slowly massaged himself, but even that wasn't enough. He unzipped his pants, letting them drop to the ground. Now that he's exposed the lower part of his body, you had a pretty good view of what he'd been hiding in there. The quite thick and veiny in his bendit looked very inviting, not to mention his muscular ass covered in some hair. Wait, I feel like we might need to increase the sensor bar here a bit. Okay. So I have the option to either give him your own meat to taste, jerk him, or live while you had a chance. So I want to jerk him. Okay, don't judge. You walked closer to the Benedict, putting a hand on his chest. Your fingers slowly slide from around the nipple towards the belly button, only to move around. Wait, okay, let me just quickly lower this just a bit so you can kind of see maybe what's happening. Also guys, now is a good time to say that all the non-censored pictures are in the Discord, so feel free to click the link, it's in the description. I'll also add it here in the chat so you can have easy access. Join the Discord, there it's in the Not Safe for Work channel there. Also, if you're liking what you're seeing and you're not yet following or subscribing to the channel, now is the time. Follow the channel, follow us on Twitch, give this video a thumbs up, it really helps with the algorithm, and leave happy positive comments here. There is also a Patreon where I'm posting the non-censored gameplays, so if you want to see the full video without the pesky censor bar, feel free to join our Patreon and be a contributing member to help me sponsor this channel. Damn right. Okay. Yeah, please, go on. You grinned yourself, knowing very well how much control you had over this man. After a moment of teasing, you decide to grab the shaft and give it a few squeezes. Oh yeah, just like that. The Benedict wasn't able to stand still. He had to lean against you to stay on his feet. Without much thinking, he started to lick your ear, making you feel a little bit hotter than before, which only pushed you further. Your hand was slowly working on the throbbing rod. It didn't take too much time before the cock's head started to become very sticky. This thug produced a lot of pre-cum. He is actually, if you look at the picture, he is oozing with it. Oh yeah, don't stop now. You step to the side, aiming the pulsing towards the ground, shot after shot landing on the nearby grass, marking the place where both of you had your little fun. Damn, I'll let you get away this time. Alright. I'm kind of disappointed because I thought that we were gonna get a special CG, like a special animation, but okay, guess not. Alright, let's move forward. No time to waste. Let's go back home. Home sweet home. What plans do you have now? Is okay. You know what? Let's. Oh, Mats. Who's Hiao? Oh. Oh, once again. Sorry for wiping your save files. I hope going through the game again won't be as troublesome and you will have fun doing so. Just to ease the pain a bit, I will give back some of the event items that could be obtained, like Krampus status of color. Okay, I think this is related to the fact that the game recently updated their version and erased all of everybody's saves. So yes, this game definitely has furries in it. That's why I said that, that's why I wasn't that hesitant. I was a bit hesitant to play it, because I don't think fur is my thing, but I'm also too afraid to go down this route and see, so let's see. This better not awaken something hidden inside me. That's all I have to say at this point. Alright, guys, I'm gonna take a quick, tiny break. I will be right back. Do not go anywhere. Meanwhile, I'll leave you with some previous game recaps. So, be good or be good at it.
Don't get lost.
Yes! Good, let's go. Let's go. That was us going.
How do you go?
Dude, you're so lame. I've never seen such a crappy way to flirt with someone like you. Are you stupid?
Well, he's not technically wrong.
You. Why do you suddenly look like a changed person?
I'm not here for the stupid dating event, so get out of me, you idiot.
Okay. I won't bother you anymore. I'm sorry.
This handsome fellow seems a bit silly. This failure is really funny. It is. Oops, he saw me. How awkward. How should I react now? Both Harry and Henry are just names, and I don't know which one can represent you yet. So for me, you are just what you are.
Won't somebody
We are
please
so
think of
profound.
the children?
Love my t-shirt, thank you. It says Harry Otter on it.
No, I mean,
Oh,
on the one
really?
hand, mother
I
may
didn't
I.
expect. You're such a thoughtful person.
Wrong,
I really like your answer.
And I like your content.
But you should just call me Harry. I like being called Harry.
Alright, Harry it is.
If I am what I am, then I'll leave it to you to find out.
Ha, no problem. I'll take off all your armor, one by one.
Oh? But I'm not wearing any underwear now. If you take my outfit off, then I'll be naked.
Are we complaining, guys? Are we complaining? No, we're not. How do I do this? Hold on. Hold on, I got this. Where is this? Oh, okay. Oh my. That's fair, right? But there's a little Easter egg here in Hunky City. If instead of getting on the train, I move to the back. What's going on here? What am I doing down here for? I'm supposed to be on the train. There's a guy over here. What? What can I do for you? Why can't I see his face? And what is this light on his face?
I didn't expect to see you here. Shouldn't you be getting close?
Who are you? Who are you? Do I know you?
Well, there's a world where there is no sex, no nudity. Do you want to live in that world?
No sex and no nudity? Of course no. Of course not. That kind of world is so boring. Alright everybody, thank you so much for waiting. And for those of you who left, I know your phone numbers and your home address, be careful. Just kidding. We are back to playing Lustful Desires, gay erotic visual novels with furry elements, as you can see here. Full confession, furry still isn't my thing, but let's explore and see if we can make it our thing. Anyway, let's accept the bribe. Oh my god, it's like early Christmas. Oh my god, we got a lot of money, that's crazy. I feel bad now, because this is the first time playing the game and it's treating me like the game is apologizing for me for deleting my previous saves, which I didn't have, so... let's check outside. Let's check on the animals. What? Let's chop wood. You need to equip a proper tool for that. Leave the area. Let's go here to the forest. Simple forest, not the safest place during the night. It won't be easy to find any ingredient at this hour. It might have been a better idea to come back here during the day. You were wandering in the forest for almost an hour. Nothing interesting happened. Do we want to try again? No. Okay, let's go back to the house. Home sweet home. Let's relieve ourselves, y'all. And I don't know if I need a sensor bar for this, but just on the safe side, let's put a sensor bar. Guys, this is very much like myself whenever I have a spare minute or two. It's always time to relieve yourself. So let's relieve ourselves. How do you want to do it? How do you want to do it? Oh, hold on just a second. I got a message from hubby. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. Hobby just texted to let me know that he made it to Virginia safe and sound. Poor thing, he had to commute on his own. It's a 5-hour ride. So I was just worried that he's gonna get there safely, and he did, so I'm happy. I just told me that the Airbnb is amazing, and too bad that he didn't came, but I just started a new job, so I couldn't do it. By the way, what do you guys think of this light? Of like the light contrast between the green and the purple? I really love it. How do you want to do it? How do we want to jerk off? Let's just jerk off. Nice and simple. You sit on the edge of the bed, grabbing your you stroke yourself slowly, filling your head with some naughty ideas. It would be so nice for someone else to do it for you. Unfortunately, you were on your own for now. It was only a matter of minutes before you were done. Guys, I have a problem with the fact that we don't know how our character looks like, and we don't have any CGs involving the character. Shame. Okay. What plans do you have now? Let's rest. Let's sleep. Time to rest. Okay. What plans do you have now? What? This game is a very open world. Let's see. Do I have any quests? I have no active quests right now. Interesting. Okay, let's check outside. Check on the animals. There's no animals apparently. You need okay, so we can chop wood. What does it mean, go back to the house? No. Okay. Let's check outside. Leave the area. Let's go. We need to pick some berries. Some small berries. How many berries did we pick? Oh, we got 4 berries. 4 berries. You found some trace of kind of wild animal. Are you prepared for it? Who knows what awaits you further? You want to investigate? Yes. You wouldn't be a great adventurer if you wouldn't be scared by a small animal, isn't that right? After a few minutes of trekking, you reach a small clearing between trees. Nothing was around, so in the end it seems you wasted your time. Grr. You turn around to see a huge wolf. The animal was moving on 4 legs with his head hanging low, just above the ground. He was showing his teeth. Oh my god. Yes, let's not try to arouse him. He doesn't have a lot of health, so I think we can take him. Let's attack. You missed. The wolf quickly jumped away before you were able to hit it. Oh my god. Is it gonna kick our ass? You missed. No! Come on. Oh, I hit it. 10 points. Okay. Damn, this wolf is trouble. And you hit. Nice job. Okay. 2 more hits. Oh. Okay. 1 more hit and we're good. Okay. You're able to defeat the wolf. You should be proud of yourself. 1 less predator in the forest. Unless you consider Michael Jackson. Alright. We are good. Wolf attitude decreased. After looking around, you're able to find some nuts. Oh, we got nuts. Small berries. Good. We got berries. Wild animal. No. And you found some trace of wild animals. No, we're not going to investigate because we don't have enough health. Okay. I think this might be enough for us. Sergio is telling me that I am so sexy. Thank you, Sergio. Do you want me to take my shirt off? Because I would, because I'm that easy. But in order for me to take my shirt off, someone needs to redeem channel points. Legas, what did you say? Plus, my daddy named the gift I sent you. Oh, that's sweet. In a kinky kind of way. Alonso is affirming Sergio by saying you are. Thank you guys. It's always nice to hear. Especially as I'm nearing an age that I don't want to even say it. And Lego says, my daddy said when your gay son is a gum guy. Lagos, I love your gunplay, I just want to say. Let's craft. Can we... Oh, we can craft here. Let's craft healing potion. Healing potion, healing potion, healing potion, healing potion. Oh, I don't have enough resources. Can we craft something from nuts? Learned all... Okay. I kind of like this game. I can see myself playing it a bit more. That is what he named the gift. My daddy said when your gay son is a gum guy. What can we do? If we rest, does it heal us? Sleep until morning. Yes. Will it increase our health? Yes, it increased our health. Okay, thank God. Oh, what's this? I'm writing to share some information with you. The forge and the tailor shop are open again. I thought it may interest you, as you are often wandering around all alone. You can grab a piece of solid equipment that might help you when dealing with bandits or even worse obstacles. Remember to take care of yourself, shopkeeper. Yes, it is a fun game. I'm having fun. There's nothing to lose by checking out those shops the next time you are in Barshade. Let's go to Barshade. Let's go to Barshade. Oh, we have some more areas, but I want to talk to the Arab shopkeeper. How can I help you? Talk. Oh. Additional job. Let's see if we can find you a job. Defeat bandits. There are bandits on track close to Bear's Head. They need to be taught a lesson. Dealing with 3 of them should be enough. Okay. We always had issues with bandits. Recently they are even more and more annoying. You might be aware of the situation around already. People here mostly defend themselves. We don't have any kind of guards. That's why those thieves think they can do whatever they want. I know it's not something you would normally do, but I could pay you for teaching them a lesson. Just beat at least 3 of them. Are you interested? Yes, Daddy, I am. Great. Just what I wanted to hear. Go back to me when you are done. Hope to see you again soon. Can you tease 3 bandits at one? Maybe. With enough lube, we can take everything. And what's the additional job? Night Sky. There is a problem we are currently having. It's not such a big deal, as it happens mostly during the night, and as Bershid is not a big town, most people are already back at their homes. The only exception is the bar customers, and they are the ones complaining. But what exactly is the problem? Oh, right. I'm getting distracted. Bats. We have problem with the bats. They are coming from the direction of the road. I'm not sure where they have their nest, and there's not much we can do about it. I know it's not a thing I should ask a herbalist. When you thought about it, you were pretty sure you could find something useful while fighting those bats. It might be a good idea to look through books back at the home after you finish the job. So basically you want me to beat a few bats? Yes, I can pay for you 5. Let's go with 7. There will be reward waiting for you after dealing with 5 bats. Hope to see you again soon. Well, that's kinda tempting, except the game literally gave us $1,000, so 1,000 gold coins. So all of the quests here are obsolete. We have like crazy stuff here. What the fudge? Why would the game do this? It's kind of like a bummer, cause I'm thinking about starting a new game without this, just for the challenge. So we'll see. Trade. What do you need? Oh, we can buy. Okay, okay, so far we don't really need any of this. Let's buy some health potion instead of selling it. Thank you, nothing right now. What's this? You enter a small room with a lot of clothes laying around on a few shelves. There was a counter on the opposite side of the entrance. A young lady welcomed you with a warm smile. Welcome, welcome. How can I help you today, dear? Sure, chat. Okay, nothing to chat about. Job. Perfect material. Nymph hair are incredibly good sewing material. The local tailor needs around 10 of them. I'm so happy that you can spare some time for me, dear. I wouldn't be able to do it by myself. I'm not sure if you heard about the nymphs. Someone said that during the day you can meet them in the forest. The thing is, I need some materials. It may sound weird, but nymphs' hair are very helpful in tailoring. Even a single strand gives you a unique glow to the clothes. They just look better, more astonishing. If you bring me 10 hairs, I could add some more assortment to my shop. Of course, you're gonna get a discount, dear. I also think I have some herbs that I don't need that they might be helpful for you. She is cute. She is. If I was straight and into big-chested innkeepers, totes. Let's see what she has to offer. Just show me what you need, dear. Oh, I can buy a loose shirt. I can buy baggy pants. I can buy shoes, briefs, clothes. Let's buy cloth. Let's buy briefs, shoes, baggy pants, and shirts. And let's equip them, because I can use, yes. Underwear, sure. Collar, why not? Knives, we have. Loose shirt, we have. Shoes, we now have. Oh, which one is nicer? Yes, our loose shirt is much nicer than our worn out shoes. But it's annoying that we can't see our character. I want to know how we look like. It's annoying. I'm gagging to know how we look like. Okay, what's this? You enter a rather large lobby with plenty of people standing around talking to each other. Clothes are lined up. Hello? Hello, hello, hello. He is getting a picture. He's getting his picture taken. Who is this hunk of a man? Aye, welcome to Heiden's Hot Springs. Hop on in, enjoy the spring, then hit the hay. What can I help you with today? So, what can I help you with today? A private bet costs 40 coins, public 30 coins, and if you're looking for products, you can find them on the shelves. Our rental robes can be found on the closet. Obviously a public bath. Ovs. Your body already seemed to relax from the anticipation of your upcoming soak. You walked out the door to the open air bath with steam clouding your vision at first. You waste no time and rinsed your body off before sinking into the bath. The warmth surrounded you and soothed your aching body, healing you back up to full health. So, what can I help you with? Okay, should we try a private bath? Let's see. It's good that we have infinite amount of money, so let's do a private bath and see if we get any CG. Your body already seemed to relax, papa. You rinse your body. That's it. Additional job. Soap delivery. Bring Hayden 5 bottles of soap. With business picking up, I don't have as much time to head out and get the materials for my soap. Would you be interested in helping me out? I'll pay you for your effort. Accept. Hayden's face lit up with a smile. Great, I'll be looking forward to some positive results. Oh, and before I forget, here's the receipt. So, what can I help you? Okay. The chest, I know, the chest. And lotion delivery. Guys, lotion delivery. Okay. Let's deliver that lotion. Let's deliver that lotion. Hold on, just a jiffy. Oh, is my stream interrupted for some reason? Did we go offline for some reason? Oh, my bad. Not sure what's happening here. Wait, am I still live streaming? Yes, I am. Am I live? Did I disappear on you guys? Oh, you can still hear. Okay. I'm relaxed now. Good. Okay, lotion delivery. 3 bottles of lotion. This one's a bit more difficult. I'd like to make my lotion using water lilies, and they're harder to come by. I trust in you enough. I'm certain you can pull this off. I will make sure to reward you appropriately for the efforts. Accept. Heidi says, great. I'll be looking forward to some positive results. Oh, and before I forget, here's the receipt. So, okay, let's chat. Ask him about the shopkeeper, maybe he knows something. Oh, good old Bernard. He was the first to welcome me when I moved here years ago. A lot of people find him scary or hard to approach at first, but I knew right away that he was a big softie. Even if he tries to deny it, I recommended to help him out. He could really use it, that big old log. Ask him about the blacksmith. There's a blacksmith? Blake, huh? Very silent. I haven't spoken with him all that much. He got a great ass though. I used to be too timid to get near him at first, but after bumping into him at the bar a couple of times, we got along a bit better. Don't you ever get tired? Don't take this the wrong way, but I just have to ask. Don't you ever get tired? I don't think I've ever seen this place closed during my visits in town. Surely you have to close it down at some point during the day, don't you? This is literally our first time being here. I didn't seem very uncomfortable with your question. You could tell he is backing up ever so slightly. I'm sorry. Don't take this the wrong way, but I don't feel entirely comfortable talking about this with you just yet. He gave you a smile and a chuckle, but you could tell it was faked. You could only assume that he's been asked this question many times and not necessarily with a pleasant outcome. Okay. Are there any downsides to running a hot spring? Heidi chuckled a bit as he looked you over in disbelief. Well, aren't you a brave one? You probably shouldn't ask things like this with other people around. They might get the wrong idea. I appreciate you asking, but I'm going to have to refrain from answering. Ha ha ha. He gave you a smile and you couldn't do much more than shrug it off. Are there any upsides to running a hot spring? Hey, Hayden looks down at you with a smile. He didn't even need to think to answer this one. The people. I was never much of a people person in the past, but after opening this place I realized just how many nice people there are out there. I also noticed just how many of them sometimes really need someone to talk to. Whether it's something simple or more complex, and I've almost never regretted lending a listening ear. Ask if he needs any help. Some help would be appreciated. There always seem to be at least a couple of things too many for me to take care of on my own. Let's see what you can help with today. Okay. Hayden likes you more. Oh, that's good. Okay. We're done with Hayden. Anyone else we missed? Were we here? This is the bar. Is there gonna be anyone here during the day? Talk? Oh! Oh! Hello! How did I miss this? How did I miss this? Hold on. This is getting a screen grab. Wow. That is one naked blacksmith. Do I need a sensor bar? Well, let's put in a sensor bar just to be on the safe side. And this is also the time to remind you that all the non-censored pictures can be found on the Discord, the link in the description. And also, while you're watching and while you're already here, do give this video a thumbs up, follow us, subscribe to the YouTube, because I'm posting a lot of fun content. Aphrodite, hi, welcome to the stream. We were just talking about the missing A, so now we have all the A's. We have Alonso, Aphrodite, and Elton. Hope the three of you are having a beautiful weekend. Okay. You cut towards the attention of the blacksmith. He turns around looking at you without any emotion on his face. Oh, nothing to tell. Can I shop? Oh, I can buy a knife. Yes, or a short sword. Let's buy both. We can afford it. I am wasting money here like la 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 la. High five the S. Yes, let's high five the S, Alton. I agree. Let's do this now. Talk. He doesn't want to talk. Okay. Watch. The blacksmith could boast of remarkable musculature thanks to his daily physique work. You paid attention to wide arms and large hands, currently clasped in the middle hand of a new sword. Sweat droplet ran down his spine towards his muscular buttocks. That was when it hit you. He was wearing an apron, but it was covering only the front of his body. The back was completely naked. He wasn't wearing any pants or underwear. Rim him! I'm gonna save for a quick second. Let's rim him. Guys, are we gonna rim the ink? We're gonna rim the blacksmith. Hello, nice to meet you. Alright, let's do it. You kneeled behind the black man without catching his attention. He was too focused on his work to pay attention to new customers. Okay. I have a feeling we're not gonna see a new scene. Or maybe he wasn't expected anyone. That gave you a way to get as close as you needed to fulfill your whim. You pushed your mouth up firmly against his arse, making a long lick from the place where balls were hanging to the tailbone, which resulted in him shuddering in surprise. He clearly wasn't expecting it, but he didn't do anything to stop you, not even giving you a quick look. Man wasn't aware of who crawled into the building, and it wasn't troubling him at all. He muttered under his breath. A deep low growl made you even more excited. You decided it was time to dig your tongue in as deep as you get, only to take it back out real slow, and after that to push back in slowly, tongue sensitive spots covered in your saliva. You started to lap around hungrily, your tongue squirming around the and at some point you flexed it eagerly while you were eating that tasty, sweaty crack. Guys, that was poetry. To your satisfaction, Blacksmith leaned forward, exposing his butt a little bit more, taking it as a permission for you to give him a deep and passionate kiss, making out with him from the opposite side than normally, coating the place inside with a big amount of saliva. The whole area was actually dripping with it. That was some first-grade rimming. After several minutes, you assumed it was enough. You disturbed him long enough. Not that you really wanted to stop. At the end, you showed one less trick. With hands, you spread the muscle buttocks wider, forcing your way as deep as possible, and for the next 30 seconds, you were drilling the hole like there was no tomorrow. At least you got some louder grunts from the worker. It was time to take a step back, and it was so obvious how hard this man was at that moment. You even noticed a little puddle of pre-cum on the floor between your legs. He had to gush like a faucet. Before you were able to do anything else, he went back to his work, moving away from you. Not a single thank you. He didn't comment on what you just did. Still, you knew very well that he enjoyed every second of that treatment. That was somewhat disturbing, somewhat erotic. What do you think, guys? Was it more on the disturbing side or more on the erotic side? I'll let you judge. Okay, let's talk to the shopkeeper. Can we talk to him? Nothing new. No additional job. We already agreed to them. I'm a bit stuck on what can we do. Can we go to the bar? Let's go to the bar. It's too early for the tavern to open. Okay. Let's go back home. Let's look at our let's put on our gear, because we now have a new sword. Wait. Okay. Which one is better? Oh, we have two hands. Okay, let's take the short sword. Yes. What? Oh, sorry, I'm still with the sensor bar. What can we do? You want to fight some bandits and let's see what happens when we finish a quest. What do we have here? Basic pulps. Oh, we can learn how to do things. This drives me nuts. Nut smash. Sure, let's study a nut smash. Oh, we can study everything. So let's study everything. You've learned the pulp. Oh, it takes time. Well, Oh, I need intelligence 5. Oh no! I'm too stupid! I'm too stupid! Sore muscles, how to deal with them. Muscle ointment, okay. Changing your personality with this one simple trick. Gay potion, bi potion, straight potion. Oh, we can change our sexual orientation. That's nice. When you want them to hate you, but you're too nice to be mean, try this. Hate potion. Okay. Sure, let's study everything. Okay, we're too stupid for this. But now we can craft. Wait, where's all the things we can craft? Learned. We don't have any of the ingredients. Oh, we do have nuts. How do I make a nut? Craft. Maybe you should put something in the cauldron first. So let's put in some nuts. Where was the nut thingy? Nut mesh. But I put the ingredient. Put in the ingredient. Okay, we need more nuts, obviously. No! No, I wasted them. No! Fine, let's check outside. Chop wood. Can I chop wood? No. Leave the area. Let's try to look around for something. Okay, we have berries. I need nuts. Berries. No, I need nuts. I don't need berries, I need nuts. God damn it. Oh, green berries. Interesting. While taking a walk, you walk around the pond, you found something quite unusual and interesting. Sitting on a rock near the shore, there was a young, beautiful girl. You couldn't see her face as her back was turned towards you. Long golden hair ran down her shoulder. Even from this point, you saw how smooth her skin was. You can only imagine the amazing feeling of touching her skin. How wonderful it would be to slip your fingers between her soft hair. You blinked your eyes several times. It was so weird. Oh, she's a nymph! Almost like you were starting to be hypnotized by a mysterious force. Woman turned her head, looking at you over her shoulders. She was smiling, but you noticed a surprise in her eyes. Oh, I don't remember when was the last time I met someone who was not affected by my charm. Nothing that can't be fixed. Oh. Let's attack her. She's strong, but I think we can do it. We have potions. Let's see, we have 5 potions and a miracle potion. I don't know what that does. Let's attack. You're quite sure you had to avoid the water, so you tried to find a moment where the nymph was closer to the shore. You found the perfect moment to strike. Not that your opponent was happy about it, you almost felt guilty about hearing her painful groan. Are you done? Can we just go straight to the fun part yet? We are immune to her charms. Oh, because we're gay. That's why. The nymph suddenly dives, disappearing under the water. For a moment, you couldn't see where she was. Almost you didn't exist at all. You start to wonder if it was all your imagination. Then she popped out near the edge of the pond. You can say she was more beautiful than a second ago. Her long hair wrapped around her face and clear blue eyes checking your entire body. She slowly dragged herself more out of the water, exposing her naked chest. You couldn't stop staring at those perfect breasts, round, smooth, and with a little pink nipple. You wanted to squeeze them, or maybe nibble them in gently. Ew, but she's a woman! Okay, yes, I stabbed her. Are we done? Okay, again, let's stabby stabby. Are you done? Oh my god, my libido is high. She is. Oh, she's evaded. No. Oh, are we done? I think that wasn't much you can do at this point. You quickly removed your clothes, feeling so much better once you were naked out in the open. No one could see you were here anyways, except of course the nymph. She was very interested in your striptease. She smiled when she saw you walking into the water. I have to say, I like this much more than what you were doing before. You could do it slower, add some more moves, but who am I to complain? I have you where I want you. Just sit down and let me do the rest. I promise you won't regret a second of it. Sit, you weren't able to resist. You sat down by the shore, the water reached halfway up your body. It wasn't so cold. that it prevent you from feeling horny. You were still hot and ready for some action. You were shaking with anticipation, staring at her slowly swimming towards you. You saw the hunger in her eyes. She was craving you, or rather your body. The nymph hand landed on your chest, gently stroking your body. She sat on your lap, grinding against your stranding erection. That simple touch was enough to make you produce a few drops of pre-cum. She was really planning to use you like that. Straight sex. Yawn. Oh yes, how I've missed this. How I needed it. It's been so long. She grabbed your face, blah blah blah. Enjoying a new toy she's gotten, like I said. She leaned towards you, placing a kiss on your nose. Later, her tongue traveled towards your ear, which she licked around. I will take care of everything. I will take care of you. Then the real fun begins. The sexy girl with the perfect body got a better grip on your shoulders. She took a few breaks, delaying the end of your time together. In the meanwhile, she achieved her own orgasms twice. I can do this all day long. Not sure. I will prove it to you. No matter how much you want to be in control, I am. She needed only a few seconds. Soon enough, you were moaning, keeping your hands on her waist to help her keep balance. Fresh portion of a human cum filled the nymph's pussy, which gave her another satisfying the third one in a go. I should give you something in return for all this fun, but you made me work for it. I hope I'll see you again soon. Oh, she liked it. Okay, I guess. We lost, but we won, I guess. I think we should live. I think we should go to the home. And now I realize what we need to do. We need to relieve ourselves, because only then our libido can go down. So let's just jerk off. Okay, that's how we get rid of our libido. Let's do it a bit more. Let's add some S-play to it. And we are down. Let's check outside, leave the area. Let's do some scavenging. Some small berries. Check nearby areas. Hear noises. Maybe I'll check it later. We got a stick, yes. Oh, now a wolf appears, but we can outmaneuver him. Attack. Guys, do we want to try and fuck the wolf? No. Maybe some other time. Get him! One less predator in the forest. Wolf attitude decreased. Is it good that it decreases or not? Take a walk around the pond. The surface moved in a funny way, make you blink a few times. It almost like there was something submerged, even if you couldn't notice anything particular. Maybe a spot where the water was more dense. Finding yourself in front of a big blue jelly was a rather unexpected turn of events. What the fuck? What is this? Okay, I will attack it. You're able to land the hit. It doesn't do anything. What's a loadout? What can I do? Am I gonna... No, it has infinite libido. I can't tease it. I can't attack. Oh no. Okay, let's escape. Okay. Let's check nearby areas. We found a trace of some kind of wild animal. Okay, let's attack the wolf. Oh my god, the wolf is hitting us. I'm in a bad state. Okay. Let's use a potion. Thank you very much. Let's attack him. Oh no, he's kicking our ass. Okay. Should we take a let's attack. I was able to defeat him, yes. Okay, let's leave. Let's go to the house. And let's rest. Rest. Sleep until morning. Yes. Let's go to the town. No, let's fight some bandits. Look around the track. Okay, and let me use our sensor bar. Yes. And we will tease this time, because we are wrong. Should we tease or should we fight? No, we need to beat them, so let's fight him. You're gonna regret this. No, you're gonna regret this. Oh, I am giving him big ass damage. Oh, yes, I am good at this. You stood there, slightly confused, staring at your enemy's back, then just shrugged, ready to continue your journey. Does it count that we defeated it? Let's look at the quest log. Defeat Bendit. Does it count? Yes, 2 left. Woohoo! Take a short break. You spotted a small caravan heading your way. You noticed at least 3 people in it, while a horse pulled the wagon. The wagon didn't stop, the driver only nodded towards you, not paying you much attention. Apparently you weren't seen as a threat, and there was no time for a break either. One of the guards, on the other hand, was more interested. He slowed down, letting the others go on ahead. He stopped in front of you, making a gesture with his hand for you to stay seated. Oh? Cocky guard? Let's see just how cocky this guard can get. Let me take a screen grab here. What are you doing here? You know this isn't a safe place, don't you? I can take care of myself. Huh? Can you take care of others as well? Maybe you're looking for a specific kind of trouble. You saw his mouth turn up in a grin. He was openly checking you out and had very lustful expression on his face. While he did so, it was clear what he had in mind. Sure, let's encourage him. You gulped and nodded. You switched from staring back into his eyes to his crotch in front of you. Wait, let me just on the safe side. I don't know what's gonna happen. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. A quick blowjob then, so I can still catch up with the others. He didn't waste any time. A moment later, he unbuckled his pants, taking out an already half-hard. Without much thinking, you leaned forward, grabbing the balls in one hand and the base of the in the other. Knowing the man was in a rush, you started to him off quite quickly, while on the head. You got him hard instantly, using your tongue to lap around the shaft. The deep grunts escaping from the guard's mouth were enough for you to know you were doing a good job. Oh, we've got some animation here. Good thing I used the sensor bar. And I'm taking a screen grab for this. This is going on the Discord. Once again, guys, all the non-censored pictures are on the Discord. The link is in the description, so you can quickly access it. And what a battle of the wits. This guy is uncircumcised and very, very veiny, let me just say. Oh, I'm gonna come soon. And we can either swallow or take it out, and because we are good boys, we're gonna swallow a little load. You were too hungry to resist. You couldn't take your mouth off his pulsating member. It felt so good to have it between your lips. You sucked like your life depends on it. Almost the whole length had disappeared into your throat. You were so desperate. It was obvious to the man as well. He put a hand behind your head, slowly pushing his deeper. With a loud sigh, he pumped a load of directly into your stomach. Oh, fudge. I didn't think you'd swallow all of it. Thanks. I hope to see you around more often. And the cocky guard likes you more. He turned around and without another word ran after the caravan. Birdchain loot fame increased. Let's look around the track. A track was as dangerous as ever. At least this time you noticed the bandit before he jumps at you. Okay, and we are fighting the bandit. Because we already did it, we can do it quickly. Let's tease him. Let's see if it... teasing is hard. Actually, no, teasing is not hard. Let's tease him. Oh, teasing is hard. He's pulling his thingy. Oh god, we need a health potion ASAP. Getting a health potion. And he punched us, this annoying little... Oh my god, we need to tease him some more. Why is our teasing not working on him? Okay, more potions. I'm almost out of potions. Why is my teasing not working on him? Okay, I feel like we might have to kill him instead. Wow, he gave us so much. Okay. Let's attack him. Oh my god. I'm gonna use a potion. Guys, I'm out of potions. Okay, I've defeated him. Your opponent collapsed unconscious to the ground. Do you want to take his money? No, I don't need his money. You would be no better than those bandits if you did that. Bandits' attitude decreased. Okay, let's move forward. And let's go back to the house. We need to craft some potions. Mastered health potion. Let's craft. Craft. Oh, I don't have enough resources. What do you mean? I have... Berry. Oh. Did I craft any of them? Okay, I have 2. Definitely need more. Crafting here could be a bit more intuitive. Let's buy potion. Let's see if we have anything here. Oh, we can do something with the green pulp. Sure. Let's craft. Wait, how do I craft? 1, 2, 3. Craft. Woohoo! Oh, so now it means that I've mastered it? No. Okay, so let's do pulp red. But. Wait, health potion, berry red. So I can use either a health potion or a pulp. Why do I need a pulp? Fine, let's do another pulp. When will I master this? When will I master this? Oh, never mind. Never mind. Reset. Okay. Did I? Oh, I mastered it! Haha! Guys, I'm so good at the bull. Okay. Let's see what else I can do. Nothing at the moment. Nothing at the moment. So we need to check outside. No, let's... We actually need to rest. We actually need to rest. Rest. Sleep until morning. Yes. Oh, I'm still with the sensor bar. Silly me. Guys, we are gaining in strength. So... How do I unlock the sex scenes? I feel like we need to finish the quests of all the merchants to get the sex scenes. So let's finish the bandits. Look around the tracks. Decide not to stand a pet. Looking around the area. Oh, we found 4 round stones. Yes, we found stuff. Look around the tracks. 3 berries, good. Look around the tracks. At least, okay. Now, oh, that is a not so attractive bandit with milk duds instead of boobs, but we work with what we got. And he has more health, but less libido. So I vote we try to seduce him. Let's see if this will work. Let's tease him. Oh, I'm sure I'm big enough down there even for your large ass. You sent him a malicious smile, petting your crotch at the same time. That should be enough to give him an idea of what you had in mind. Oh, it's not that hard to tease me, boy. You better be ready for more because I won't take no for an answer later. No, he couldn't catch you. He waited for the right moment to attack and punched you when the guards were down. It hurt. Let me tease him a bit. I'm sure I'm big enough. Oh, it didn't work. Even the woman at camp can do better job than that, and they're not even very eager to please a guy like me. Okay, let's tease him again. Oh, this time it worked. You want a piece of me? Because that's how you get a piece of me. To your surprise, he unbuttons his trousers, letting his heavy balls and caw fall out for you to see. Oh man, he is Mikolate. Hey, yeah, Omer, I wanted to tell you, I know this game is very graphic. Wait, Michael, have you played this game? Michael, you horn dog, I didn't know that you were playing erotic games. Good to know. So wait, what was I gonna do? I was gonna do something and I forgot. I was gonna do something and I forgot. Oh, I was gonna take a screen grab. Okay, let's take a screen grab of Mr. Horny Henchman. Moisturizing his milk duds. And let's tease him some more. Because we've got the power. Oh, no, we don't apparently. How do I get him? He slapped his hard against the open palm of his hand, leaving some of the and thick fingers. No matter what you thought, you had to admit it was well endowed down there. He is teasing us more than we're teasing him. No, it's not working. Why are we so bad at this? Oh man. Should we just attack him and be done with it? Oh no. You couldn't resist it any longer. We lost. Lust took over your entire body. It was hard to think clearly. Your eyes focused mostly on the approaching enemy. You were admiring his body, strong arms, a round belly, and a big sausage were waiting for you. With a light kick, he knocked you flat on your back. He already had some ideas about what to do with you. He knelt down on the ground behind you after taking off his pants. From the look on his face, you knew exactly what was going to happen to you. You were about to end up as a toy for satisfying his lusty needs. That's kind of hot, not gonna lie. There wasn't anything you could do when he grabbed you and slid his hands under your knees, pulling you over his thighs. A warm, thick object rubbed against your entrance, leaving it coated with a large amount of pre-cum. This guy was licking a lot. There was no need for any lubrication. In your current state, you were craving more. You were so close to begging him to use your body in any way he wanted. Who knows, maybe you could have even admitted to it if he didn't put one hand over your face, covering your mouth to prevent you from screaming, just in case. That's it. Be a good boy and let the man do his job. Even with your ass being so slick, it still wasn't easy to adapt to his girly. It was slightly painful in the beginning, and with every centimeter, it only got worse. Not that the man cared. Michael says, it's really late, I gotta go to bed, though I love you, have a great night. You too, Michael, enjoy your night, have a beautiful rest of the day, and a beautiful weekend. Just a second. Okay. Alright. Relax, curse word. Alright, it'll hurt more. Do I really have to teach you the basics? I'm not gonna stop only because it hurts. This thug didn't plan to go easy on you. He couldn't hide how much he enjoyed your ass. You should get used to the sensation, because you will probably have to deal with it much more often from now on. You put your hands on the bandit's chest, trying to push him away from you without success. He was too big and too strong for you. You could only lie down like a good slut, spreading your legs wide and opening yourself up to his intrusion. He was gaining speed, thrusting faster and faster with each move. Soon he began to pant, sweat run down his forehead and cheeks. This was better workout for him than the actual fight. He was more motivated when it came to things like that. The man flushed your insides with warm semen, snorting like a pig. He stepped back, falling heavy on the rump. He rubbed his sweaty forehead with the back of his hand, sighing with satisfaction. That was good. Better be ready for another round next time we meet. Benedict's attitude increased. I don't know what it means, increase or decrease. Do we want it to increase or do we want it to decrease? I don't know. Alright, that was kind of hot, not gonna lie. Let's move forward. No time to waste. Does it consider that we defeated the... No, it doesn't count that we defeated him. Okay, let's go to the innkeeper. How can I help you? Can we talk to him? Nothing new. Can we trade with him? Let's buy some health potion. Let's buy meat, flour, rice. Let's buy a whole bunch of stuff. We might need it for... Oh, what does the tool do? Different kind of tools. Okay. I feel like we have nothing to do right now. Let's go to our house. Home sweet home. And we definitely need to relieve ourselves. Let's use a toy. Oh, we don't have a toy. Let's relieve ourselves and let's do some light ass play. We need to relieve ourselves some more because boy oh boy were we horny. Okay. Let's leave. Let's see if we can gather some more berries. Let's check nearby areas. We found fruits. Check nearby areas. We found... Oh, good. Good, we are getting a lot of berries. No, let's not investigate the animal. We got nuts. Yay, I'm nuts for nuts. We got berries. We got berries. Oh, shit. I accidentally... Try to be as quiet as possible when moving towards the source of the sound. At this point, you already knew what you were going to see. Those moans could belong to the woman who was really enjoying herself. Still catching her with an unexpected partner was... Oh, with an unexpected partner was quite a bit surprising. A feral wolf was laying on the grass like a good pup, letting the young lady almost sit on him. Guys. This is kinky. Letting the young lady almost sit on him. Her butt was hanging above the muzzle of an animal who didn't waste any time. He was licking her like a pro, lapping his tongue around the whole area. Why? Why? Oh god, please don't stop. She was really into it, not even able to stay quiet. She probably didn't expect any company in the middle of the forest. You watched how she leaned forward until her face met with the animal. Okay, I'm gonna let you read this. I'm not gonna read it out loud. No man in town was good as eating me out. I'm gonna read it quietly to myself. You guys are welcome to read it quietly to yourselves, and we'll see where we take it from there. It didn't take a long time. She swallowed the load. No! No! Does this mean we can hook up with the wolves in this game? Why? Why? Seems like they're about to end. It was a good moment for you to withdraw. Jesus. I don't want to check nearby areas now. Okay. You found a trace of some kind of wild animal. No, I don't want to encounter any wolves with skid marks from her for JJ. There are probably werewolves. I highly doubt it. It sounds like he was in his animalistic form. Check nearby areas. Green berries. Okay. I think this is enough for us to do some arts and crafts. Let's do some arts and crafts. Okay. So now I know how to do the nuts. Oh, but we only have 3 and we need more, right? Where's the nut mesh? We need 5 nuts, yes. Okay, but we can create green pulp if we wanted, and we can create some health potions. Definitely will need this. Binding powder. How did we get binding powder? Let's see if we have any of the ingredients we need for any of these medications. We have a nut. We don't have enough nuts. Binding powder for soap. Okay. How did we get binding powder? I forgot. Oh, we got them for the merchant, maybe. And we need 2 gels and anole. I don't know what an anole is. Okay. Okay. We actually can go to the bar. Oh, it's still morning. So the bar is probably still... Oh, several people there, mostly males. Approach the bartender. How can I help you? Rumors. Oh, new rumors, yes. Ask about the caravan's guard. Some of the caravans visit Berkshire quite often. While they are around, the guard spend most of the time here drinking and being noisy. I think you are familiar with at least few of them. One in particular, he is remarkably cocky. I've heard he might have worked for the bandit once. I'm not sure why he would have left, though guessing from his behavior he probably wanted more power and a bit of more than he could chew. If you ask me, it's hard to get rid of old habits. Maybe some of the attacks on the tracks are what he's doing. You know, he could be giving information to his old pals. Not that I would grudge him in advance. And not that I would judge him in advance. These are just rumors. Still, I'm always careful and have my eyes on him when he's around. Who knows what he's really up to? Better safe than sorry. Exactly. Old herbalist. Who's the old herbalist? My master? I've heard some information that could be interesting for you from an old man that visited recently. He was talking about how much work he had before and now he can do it because of his shaky hands. If you ask me, his grip was quite good when it came to holding a mug, but yes, on the topic, I was able to catch a few words from his mumbling. The bartender pointed out several ingredient names, nothing too exotic, everything should be easily found in the area. You asked a few questions, making sure that you got everything right. Who would have thought you could learn new recipes from in the tavern? Oh, I've learned antidote. Glad I could help you. Let's ask about the blacksmith. I'm not sure I have a lot to say about him. No one knows much. He's not a social person like you could already notice. There are talkative people like me and there are people like him who barely speak. Even when he pays a visit, he orders a drink by pointing at the barrel or only saying a single word. Not that I mind, and he pays and doesn't cause any trouble. On the other hand, if everyone was like that, evening at the bar would be very boring. To be honest, he doesn't seem to have any grudges. Maybe he just doesn't like to talk with others. It's hard for me to keep my mouth shut for more than a few minutes. Even imagining myself working in silence for the whole day is a torture. I think his name is Blake, or at least something similar. Blair, Blake. No, it has to be Blake. I'm almost sure. Let's ask about the tailor, the hot chick. Rose, everyone like her here. If you hurt her in any way, you can expect a heavy beating from most of the patrons. She might be scatterbrained sometimes. You could expect better organization from a woman, but it's kinda charming about her. She's also great at what she does, the perfect person in the perfect position. The man looks around just to make sure his wife wasn't anywhere close. Their relationship could be a little bit weird, yet he still was careful with praising other women. Are you admiring her work or her as a person? I don't know what you're talking about. She's my wife's sister. Of course I don't have any funny ideas about her. That wasn't as convincing as you wanted it to be. I don't have anything else to say. Ask about his wife. What about your wife? Why are you asking about her? You aren't even into girls. What interest do you have with her? Nothing, I'm just curious. Is something wrong with that? Huh. Her name is Madeline. As you already know, she's Rosalind's sister. I mean, Roses, she doesn't really like when people use her full name. Rosalind, that is, not Madeline. Ugh. Are you getting stressed because of this question? Stressed? Me? No, of course not. What a silly idea. Why would I be stressed? It's nothing new that someone is asking about my wife. She's quite popular, but it's not often I hear a question not related to, you know, our type of relationship. What do you mean? Whatever suits you, I'm not here to judge. What can I say? She's so elegant, whatever she's doing, you have a feeling that she's doing it for years. It was her idea to be more open towards others. She enjoys body contact. The whole thing started with massages. when the client got her quite aroused and she couldn't resist, so they ended up doing it. We had to talk about it afterwards, but to be honest, I wasn't really angry. I was kinda exciting. So we agreed we could do it with each other as long as we are being honest with each other. It's not like we talk about our adventures every night before bed, but if she asks, I'll answer. Actually, I'd like to hear her story. She always tells them with passion and I can always feel like I'm also there. Oof. Calm down, boy. Now is not the time. The last sentence wasn't directed at you. What was I saying? Oh, right. Madeleine, she's great with massages, but she's also an amazing cook that you can see from my fat gut. If it wasn't for her pastries, I could probably have a lot less weight to carry around. If you really want, you can always see her in the kitchen. It's that door behind the counter. Oh, we have a new character. Legos, you are 2 subs away from 475 subscribers on YouTube. So guys, if you are still not subscribed to Legos, now is the time to go and show support. Legos, if you can drop your YouTube channel in the chat, I will allow it. Usually I don't allow like in the chat, but I will allow for you. Come back later, I might have some more stories to tell. Let's just lurk. And let's relax, see if someone will approach us. No, let's check the kitchen. You went around the counter to check the room in the back where the bartender's wife should be working. I wanna do the freshen your cup, governor. But I don't know if my throat will be up to the challenge. I'll try. Good evening. Did you want to speak to me about something? Ask about her husband. My husband? He speaks very highly of you. He must really like you. Doesn't that make you jealous? Jealous? Why? We don't keep secrets from each other. It's healthy for the relationship. We have been together for years and there's been never any major problems between us. I can't. It hurts. In the worst case scenario, we spend the night not together. I'm sure you weren't asking to learn about our sex life though, or were you? Of course, people ask about it often, especially when they invite me to their room. I'm actually gotten used to it. I think you already know Harold well enough. I need to keep a few secrets for myself. Ask about her sister. Rosalind, if you want to know more about her, you should go to a shop and speak to her. I don't really know what she's up to, most likely making a mess around herself. She was always working so fast, leaving all her tools everywhere. How can anyone run a store and not know where to put basic materials? It's hard. I tried to teach her a little discipline, but she never appreciated this. Look at her now. Oh, my apologies. It doesn't concern you. Those are our private family matters. Pastries. I wish I could bake as often as I used to. Freshen your cup, governor. It's not about the time. It's more about the ingredients. As an herbalist, you should know what that means. How often do you lack a necessary part of your recipe? It's even more annoying when you know that the specific items you need is not easy to find. Back in the day. Oh my god, my throat is killing me. The bartender seems like the type who likes to observe. Exactly. He is using that special couch on the hotel. You know which couch I'm talking about when you check into the hotel and you get the bed and then you have this weird couch overseeing the bed and you're like, why would someone need a couch overseeing the bed? So the bartender does. Suddenly the door opens and the bartender's head pokes inside. Did you say something about baking? I could kill for one of your sweets. That's how I got the belly. Your cakes make people heavy. Only if they didn't know when to stop eating. That's not so easy when it comes to your pastries. Flatterer. So what do you want to bake one of your specialties? Let's see. Flowers. It's a must. Different kinds of berries. Red, blue, green, yellow. One of each. Also a grape. You know what? If you bring me the ingredients, I'll bake some for you. Okay. We got some new ingredients. Wait, let's check in the kitchen. And let's... Oh. Okay. Let's approach them bartender. Can we... anything else to do? Let me think. Oh, bar entertainment. It's time to make the evening at the bar slightly more interesting. Okay. Here's the thing. Most of my customers just want to drink without being interrupted. Occasionally there are those two who are here in the caravans or some random guests. I thought that maybe it could be a good idea to liven things up around here. You know what I'm saying? Something that will occupy the whole room. It's all up to your imagination. I won't be limiting you unless it damages the bar in any way. Then it's out of the question and you are paying for all the damages. Don't count on a big payout, but who knows? The patrons might be generous with the tips. Good luck out there and try to have some fun. That always works on others. Accept. I know I could count on you. Show them how to have fun. Wow, how do we do that? Bar entertainment. What do we need to do? It's time to make the evening in the bar slightly more interesting. Okay. Anything? Let's order something to drink. Just give me the best you have. Harold likes me more, yay! There you go, there'll be 10 coins by the way. I heard there's a lot of bendits on the track lately. You should be careful while you're wandering around that area. It's lurking. And let's entertain the guests. Let's save, because why do I have the feeling we might need to finger ourselves for entertainment? What do you want to do? There was a whole room full of men and a few women drinking. At the moment, no one's paying attention to your presence. You grabbed one of the empty tables, moving it to the middle of the room. That alone attracted the interest of at least some of the guests. Arm wrestling or drinking contest. Guys, I am going to take a quick lick. And you guys, meanwhile, decide what you want to do. I wish I had a way to do polls here on YouTube, but if not, just suck with it. So, I will leave you to either arm wrestle or drinking contest. The option that will get the most votes wins. I'm gonna be right back. Alright, what did you guys have in mind? Drinking. Let's do a drinking contest and see how far we can take it. Could there be anything better to do in a bar than to drink? You will have... you had to arrange it with the bartender, but he agreed to provide a free alcohol for the contestant. There was a catch though. Anyone who withdrew from the contents during the event had to pay for everything they drank. Those who ended up unconscious on the ground would be cleaning the whole place the next day as payment. Only the winner could enjoy free drinks till the end. A group of men and even one woman sat down near the same big table and began to drink. It had to be done quickly and without making too much breaks. You had enough after like 3 beers. Maybe your head wasn't as strong as you thought. Your job was done anyway. After all, you only needed to find a way to entertain the patrons. And right now everybody seems to be happy. Your deal with the bartender favors you. There was no need for you to pay anything. Ah! Do we want to try the other approach? You should report to her already. Okay. Approach a bartender. How can I help you? Anything else to do? Let me think. End. It's time to make the let's end. You earn 15 monies. Strumpet, how are you? Hi girl, hi bestie, how's life? Welcome to the stream. We are playing a gay erotic visual novel called Lustful Desires. I keep forgetting the name. Lustful Desires, which we are basically whoring around with ourselves. How have you been? How's your weekend going? How's life going for you? How is everything in general? And how can we make this stream more welcoming for you? With my body. Alright, let's see. Oh, I can come back tomorrow if I want to do it again. I'm good now, how are you? I'm making chicken chef salads. Ooh, chicken chef salads. I actually haven't eaten today. I've eaten like a toast with some mozzarella cheese and that's it. Oh, I want something yummy. You made me hungry now. Maybe I'll do some chicken McNuggets. Chicken chef salads. Wow, what's your ingredients? What vegetables do you put in your salad? Okay. Let's relax, see if anyone approaches. No one. Time to go. Blah, 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 blah. What's here? Who's here? Oh, that's the blacksmith, and I don't want to censor it now. Who's here? That's Heidi. Today. Do we have any additional jobs? We need... Okay. Guys, let's go defeat one more bandit. Some Romanian lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, cheese, boiled eggs, and grilled chicken. Wow, you are putting effort. Have you ever considered adding edamame to a salad? It's really good. And if you like saltiness, which I love saltiness, capers. Capers. Let's go fight some bandits. We have one bandit. Oh, we can also fight the bat. Let's kill this bat. I am not going to fuck the bat. Excuse me. Let's fucking attack it. The bat is much more smaller than typical. Hitting it was hard to keep up. Oh my god, I can't hit it. Please let me hit it. No. Are you serious? I can't defeat a bat? I can't defeat a stupid little bat? Okay, I'll escape then. Oh no. Oh no. Let me escape. With no place to hide, it wasn't easy to get away from the bat. It's more luck than your skills that allow you to lose the fight. Okay. I think we need to go and sleep now. Let's do some arts and crafts before we go to sleep. Let's see if we have anything we can... Oh, we're very close to being able to do an antidote. Interesting. Anything else we're close to? Not. Binding powder. Nothing else. Okay. Let's go to sleep. We don't even need to jerk off. Sleep until morning. Yes. You love some edamame. You also love some pepper and con. I don't even know what it is. I need to Google this now. Hold on. I'm gonna Google what is a pepper and conis. Peppercorns are mild, tangy, and slightly sweet peppers. Oh, not a like I hear you. I'm not a big fan, but I appreciate the effort, and that's all I have to say about that. Just kidding. I love it. I love it. I love that for you, as they say. I love it for you. Hold on. Let me take a sip of my water. Okay. What plans do we have now? Fine. Let's fight our last. Oh, okay. Fight our last bandit. Do we want to try to fudge him or to kill him? I say let's try to fudge him. No, let's try to kill him. It's easier to kill them. Okay. Oh, he hit us. You are in a bad state. You are feeling worse with every minute. No. He's trying to arouse us instead. But we are going. Oh, he fled. He fled and we defeated him. Yes, move forward. No time to waste. Let's go to our town and let's go to the trader. Can I help you? Additional job. And we can defeat the bandit. And I knew you can take care of it. Really good work. Here is your money, just as promised. Hopefully they will think twice before they attack someone again. Brave fame increased. Hope to see you again soon. Can we talk? Nothing new. Can we trade? What do you need? Do we need anything? We don't really need anything. Oh, I saw that binding power was useful, but not really. Nothing right now. So what? We need to finish all the quests in the city before we can have sex with someone? Wait, let me quickly save. And let me look at the guide. There is a game quest. This is the game quest log. You can find it in your profile screen. Guide. Okay, it takes me to another episode. How to beat, how to explore the game. Oh, good, bad ending. How to run. Oh wow, there's a lot in here. Receipts. How to unlock. Wow, there's a lot of things here. Okay, there's weird things going on here. I have to read about it later. But for now, guys, I think we are going to end the stream here. For now. I'm sorry. I know. So, I'm curious, super curious to know what you guys thought. I have to say I was pleasantly surprised. Definitely the game is heavy on the reading, and I think they would do themselves big favors by kind of like trimming the text by at least half. Like the descriptions are way more long than they need to be. Fudge all the bandits, exactly. But other than that, the game is really fun. There's potential. I still haven't figured out like the overarching plot of what's happening here, but I'm enjoying doing my little tasks here. Strumpet, thank you. You're my bestie. Alright guys, so if you survived with me so far and you liked what you saw, do subscribe to the channel and like this video because it really helps with the algorithm. If you're watching it after the stream has already ended, give this video a thumbs up, it also really helps, and leave a supporting comment. Alright, if you're watching us on Twitch and you want to be included in the Not Safe for Work corner, the link to the Discord is in the description. And if you either do a subscription on Twitch or follow us on Patreon, you get full access to the full Not Safe for Work library that includes all the games that I played and their screen grabs. And if you subscribe to the Patreon, you also have access to all of the non-censored gameplays, so you don't see the censor bar while I upload this. So guys, with that, it's been beautiful having you here. And you know what? Let's raid some streamer to spread the love. Hold on, let me open Twitch and see who we can raid to kind of like make the event more pleasant for us. Oh, we have someone that I haven't raided yet. Oh, but he's not. No, he's not. He's not one of us. Let's see. Everybody's offline. Everybody's offline. Who can we raid? Oh, we have this cutie. Yeah, let's raid this cutie. Jayotelli. Let me raid him, and I will set you guys on your way. Guys, thank you so much for bearing here with me today. Hope you enjoyed the game as much as I did. And hope to see you either in the Discord or next week when I will be streaming. Since I started a new job now, I can't commit that I can stream like ever ending, but I will try to make it as much as I can. I love you all very much. Thank you for holding with me. Have a beautiful rest of your weekend. I hope it'll be filled with plenty of penises in real life, not just in fake. And love all of you. Take care, and as always, be kind to random sluts on the internet. Bye, loves.